Good morning, my friends. I am here with you to telling that how vernier caliper will work and what is the principle of vernier caliper. And I am telling you the story of vernier caliper, how I learned vernier caliper. So, first of all, I am very curious about the science and how the physical phenomena observed and explanation of that observation. So here I am telling you how I learned vernier caliper. So I am in 11th class. I was in 11th class, and first time I touched the vernier caliper, and sir told us many things about vernier caliper. They told all things: upper jaws, lower jaws, strip, the 10 division, 9 division, and many things. List count that vernier caliper measure. The main scale is the main scale and the normal scale measure at least up to 1 millimeter. The normal scale can measure accurately 1 mm, and then when I heard that the vernier scale measure 1/10 of mm, I am very amazed to listen that, and So I am very curious how it measure. And next practical was screw gauge. And screw gauge is very simple. The screw and nut. When there is in screw, you have seen one curve is there. In every curve, when you rotate a nut this way, and in nut there is 100 division, 100 lines are there in screw. When you rotate that screw in one rotation, the one screw curve is O point. So here you can easily understand how it measure. But in the case of vernier caliper, you will this is very simple concept, but many people didn't understand that. And I have studied 11th class in 2017, and now this is 2025. So how much years ago I have studied? That 5 plus 3 8 years. 8 years ago I have studied, and now I understood. I am very curious to know from 8 years, but the time was going, and now I have to teach. So I learned that, and while learning the vernier caliper, I thought in my mind that why I did not understand at that time. That time there was not a good teacher or not a mind to understand that. No, mind is good. My mind is good, and I want to understand. But there is not such teacher, or maybe my mind is not at the present, and concentration was not good at that time. So I studied. And one more thing I will tell you, that I experienced that if you want to study physics, chemistry, and biology also, so very basic, you want to understand with basic and very accurately and very deep knowledge, so you have to spend the money, you have to pay that. I have seen many videos, I searched all YouTube channels and want to understand the vernier caliper, and what I see that only 2 to 3 YouTubers uploaded the main concept of the vernier caliper. What is the difference? Why only 2 and 3 videos are there? When the person started earning money, they stop, they hide the YouTube, they hide the videos of the main and basic things. You have seen many YouTube channel when they grow up and they hide their videos, and you will have to pay for that and you will get that. And I don't have money at that time. If I have, then I'll also understand. I was also understood at that time. Okay, so this was the story. So I am going to tell you that this video. In this video, I will tell how vernier caliper will work. And first of all, you should so this is vernier caliper. If you have seen the vernier caliper, you will be able to understand very accurately. And first of all things, I am telling you that one more thing. First, if you have concentration power, then you will understand anything. What I am saying, if you have concentration power, then you will understand anything. Here you are watching this video. If you are watching this video with concentration, then you will definitely understood this. You will definitely understand this. Okay? So I am literally telling you anything, all things of this, all things of the vernier caliper, very, not even a single point will be कोई छूटेगा नहीं. Okay, no single point will be छूटेगा नहीं. Okay, so this is vernier caliper. First you have to, this is movable. This is what? This is movable. If this is movable and the main scale is fixed with this jaw, what we will call this? These are jaws. These are jaws. This is AB jaws. This is PQ jaws. These jaws are used to measure internal diameter of any things. Internal diameter means this is the if you want to measure this is tube, test tube. This will measure internal diameter of the test tube, and this will measure the outer diameter. This is movable. This is movable. So you move this, and this gap will measure the diameter. Okay. This is the screw nut. This is screw nut, and this is, you can hold this one and you pull like this. Put your thumb on this, and you have to pull it, and you pull this like this, and you are measuring the distance. First of all, this will here. Okay, this will here. So this will here, and when you pulling when you pull this vernier caliper scale towards right, you are measuring the distance between these AB jaws. Okay. So now you have understand this is the strip which will measure the depth. You have to rotate this and put this line like this, and you have to pull the vernier scale downward, and this will measure the depth of a test tube. Okay. So concept is that principle. What is the principle? How the vernier caliper is manufactured. How it will manufacture? The vernier scale division N-1 equal to N division of main scale. Main scale की that is equal to main scale division. What will say? If the N division of main scale, then you have to mark division N-1. Let's say main scale division is 20, then vernier scale will be 19. It is mm. This is not mm. This not mm. Okay. Division 20 division and 19 division. So here vernier scale mainly the many vernier scale in practicals we will use 10 division in vernier scale. So this is 10 division. Okay, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10. So first of all we have to understand the meaning of least count. Least count means how much accurately measure that apparatus. How much distance it will measure. And I am asking you the least count of the main scale. What is the least count of main scale? That is 1 mm. There is 10 division in between 1 centimeter. So you will say 1 mm, 1 millimeter is the least count of the main scale and the normal scale. So least count of the vernier scale, this is 1 mm, 1 millimeter in normal scale, main scale, and least count of vernier scale. Vernier scale, how much it measure? It measures 1/10 mm. When you divide 1 mm into 10 equal parts, that the vernier scale will measure. So here you can see that 1/10 of mm is measuring the vernier scale. So here you will see the principle, what the manufacturer said, how the vernier scale is manufactured. Let's see. The 9 mm is divided by 10 division. What I am saying, 9 mm is divided by 10 division. Okay. Here 9 mm is divided by 10 mm. 10 division. This is division, not mm. Okay. This is division. 10 division. So the 9 mm is divided by 10 division. Then vernier scale will be like this, or vernier scale will be like this. So you will see that this is what 1 mm. I am saying this line and this dotted line distance is what? 1 mm. this dotted line and this dotted line distance is 1 mm. This dotted line and this dotted line is 1 mm. This dotted line and this dotted line is 1 mm. And this dotted line and this dotted line is 1 mm. But here you can see this line and this line is 0.9 mm. Okay, and this one 0.9 mm. Here you can see this is 0.9 mm and this line will be 0.9 mm, and this one 0.9 mm. The 9 mm is divided by 10 division, then 1 division will be 0.9 mm. Okay. So here you can see this scale is movable. This vernier scale is movable. Okay. This is main scale. This is vernier scale. So this scale is movable. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 division. And what is the value of 1 division? 0.9 mm. 1 division 0.9 mm. This is the gap between the main scale and vernier scale. How much the gap here? It is x, it is 2x, it is 3x, it is 4x, it is 5x. What I want to say that this gap is 0.9 mm. And the gap between the main scale and the vernier scale is x. What is x? X is 0. Plus 0.1 mm equal to this line. You are understanding what I am saying? And this line, this is 1 mm. Okay. So this is 1 mm, 0.1 mm. This is mm. 0.1 mm and this is 0.9 mm, or this distance between 0.1 mm, and distance between this line and dotted line will be 0.2 mm. This is 0.3 mm, this distance between 0.4 mm, and this will be distance between this. I am asking this. So 0.5 mm. I am asking this 0.6 mm. Distance between this line and this line 0.7, 0.8 और 0.9. ठीक है, 0.9 mm. So this is movable scale. When the vernier scale will be moved and this line coincide with this line. So how much distance the vernier scale moved? 0.1 mm. So this is the way we can measure 0.1. One thing you have noticed that vernier scale division, in vernier scale division you are seeing that the no lines are coinciding with the main scale of the main scale's line. Okay, only 0 and 10 line is coinciding with the main scale. Okay, 0 have no value. You don't have to count 10. You don't have to count 10. Okay, so when you move this vernier scale little bit here, you will measure how much vernier scale moved 0.1 mm, and this will touch, and this line will touch or not? No. Why? Because only 1 mm it will move. If I want to meet these two lines, then I have to move 0.3 meter and 3 times, and this will cross this. Okay, when it will meet here, then this will not meet here, it is not meet here, and this line is crossed here. 1 mm. How much it will cross? 1 mm it will cross. Okay, 0.1 mm. 0.1 mm it will cross, and when I move 0.1 mm more, this line will cross this, and this line will touch. Okay, what line? This line will touch, and we move again the 3x. So this will touch this line, and this will move here, and this will not touch. And I have to move 0.9 mm to touch 9 division to 9 mm. Okay. So here, this is the thing. You can understand. You have understand these things, and the vernier scale division, vernier scale. This is the principle of vernier scale. You have clearly understand what I have said. I am very weak in English, so I want to speak in English. So you are facing very difficulty to understand, but I am very confident that you will definitely understand what I am saying. Okay, this is the good night, friend. I am very weak, so I am practicing English and explaining too. Okay.